So welcome back to SnowRunner, folks. In the last episode, we were in a little bit of a predicament. So what I have done is I brought the Western Star over, was able to hook to the trailer, pull it back, and then get around it, hook up to the trailer, and pull it forward. Also in the vicinity, way over yonder, I have the Chevy pickup, and it has scouted the route. So, scouting coming down through here, everything looks good until we get here. This is going to cause me great issues and pain trying to get through there. There is no other way around it. I have scouted this area and can't get a truck down here to go around. I even did a lot of scouting up in here, and yeah, there's nothing. My best route would be to turn around and head back. And yeah, with this trailer, I don't think so. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get through here. If I can't get through here, I can use the truck to pull the trailer back and pull it this way, turn everything around, and head back the way I came. There was no problem for the Western Star to get out there. With a trailer might be something different. But yeah, this is going to be tough. I did bring a fuel tanker out here, and I went ahead and I pulled out the scout vehicle that was located right there. I just pulled it out and pulled it over here to park it. And if we can get through all of this, then I can just tow it back with one of the vehicles. So that's where we're at. This mission, where this is a real pain in the butt, and I should have done some scouting ahead of time just to see what a pain in a butt it is. I probably would not have come this way or brought different equipment. But we're going to give it a try. So, alright. Spin it around this way. So we'll see if I can get to it. Well, that doesn't look promising. Well, I don't know how else you could possibly get to that. I think I'm down about as low as I can get. Unless I back the truck up a little more. Possibly try to get it from there. That's probably how you have to get it. Alright, so let's just... yeah, let's restore the crane. And put it in all-wheel drive. Not reverse. So it looks like I will have to go back up that road. for this tiny little deer path. Is that even the way that I... Yeah, that is the way I came down here. So I'm assuming I'm going to have to back out onto that. And of course there would be a lot of trees here. Well, that might work. I don't think I can get my anchors down though. Come back here, and of course it's not going to let me see it. There we go. Nope. So I can't do it like that. And now I'm stuck. So release my winch. Backing up really easy. Stop, stop, stop. Alright, let's see what I can do with landing legs here. Okay, so that's much better. So at least I can get it up here. Maybe. We're going to have to go around these trees. Cletus, you're an idiot. Well, why is it not letting me? Okay, that would probably help. Or maybe it won't. There we go, I see it now. First thing is I'm going to pull it back. And then Let's see, wider lift. And I see it moving. I think it's moving, yep. And then I'm going to swing it to the right. Or do I want to go to the left? No, because I still got to get the truck around there. If I turn it around, but I don't think I'm going to turn it around. I think I'm just going to try it this way. So I'm extended out as far as I can get. Come on, camera. So move it over there a little bit more. Get it on these rocks. It should stay right there. All right. Exit out. Restore crane. Make sure I've got it in low. And close that. So I know I am not going to be able to get the crane back through there if I go that other way. If I can make it with the Western Star, the crane is not going to fit. I know that. It is way too wide. So what I'll probably do is leave the crane here. If I can get the Western Star through that little area, then I'm just going to recover the crane back to the garage, because I really don't need it out here anymore anyway. Let's go into crane mode. Drop those legs. Good, nice and stable. And I should be able to reach that with no problem. Attach it. Let's bring it in some so I don't hit any trees. Swing it around to the right. And hopefully if it phases through the trailer, I'll still be able to load it. Bring it in a little bit. Too much. And wait till it's just right. And hit the wrong button. So, bring it up. All right. So it is in there. So let's get out of here and change our truck. Did it phase through? Yes, it did. Let's go back to... That's the wrong button. Alright, so let's go ahead and try to unpack and repack. Crap. Alright. Let's change trucks again. That is one bug that's starting to get on my nerves. And right now, it won't let me pick up the frickin' cargo. And I know from experience that this isn't going to turn out well. Because now the trailer's sitting on the... Well, maybe it did. Okay, let's change trucks again. And maybe I can... No, I can't. It's too far away. Okay, I have to get closer. I'm not done yet. I will be if I'm not careful and I drive off the side of that. I think the trailer was in on a little, where the cargo fell through a little dip, where the trailer wasn't level. So maybe, just maybe, I can try it again. When the trailer's a little bit more level. Actually, what I need to do is change trucks again. And back that trailer up a little bit. Probably about right there. And let's shut it off. And if this doesn't work, then I may reset it. I may just leave this mission and just forget all about it. Alright. So go into crane mode. Hopefully they will fix this bug of the cargo phasing through and don't have to put up with this crap anymore. So, why to lift it? I don't mind little bugs. Oop, gotta lift it up. But when the little bugs prevent me from doing the mission, and that's just how it's going to go. Or as far as it's going to go over. Okay, so it's going to play that. Let's go ahead and set it down. I'm going to have to turn the truck around. And restore crane. Good, I was worried there for just a second that I didn't set the parking brake. Actually, I may be able to just move it a little bit closer. Nope, not winch. Alright, let's go into crane mode again and drop our legs. And they have all spread out good. So yeah, I'll be able to reach it now. That up. Okay, and X to lower it. Alright, detach it. And let's try it again. And I know it's going to fall. It didn't fall through. You know, I don't know if I even want to. Well, I've got to. There we go. We are loaded up now. So you are almost out of gas, so let's stop the engine. And change trucks again. And we'll see if we can get this thing out of here. There are no guarantees. Little tree, you're not going to stop me. I will climb in this game with a hacksaw. Chop your ass down. And like I said, all this might be for naught because I may not be able to get through. I threw that little pass up there. But I'm going to give it a try. And it's a lesson. Scout your routes. Over here. Oh. Pull it up, pull it up. There you go. Okay, so far that has been the easy part. It is this part that I am worried about. Can we get through here? As long as the trailer doesn't tip, I think I have enough brute force to pull it around. Trying to get the truck over as far as I possibly can. Slide around it. Oh, that is so close. Don't tip the trailer over. Haha, we got it. Man, I do not want to do that mission again. That is probably one of the toughest missions I have done in this game. And it's not over yet. So we still have to get it through all of this, and I will take some damage. This was not too bad. Alright, so let's park it. And how much fuel do I have? 133, so that should be good. And I need to, because the rest of this I can make. That's no issue. So, the Fleet Star, you saw how tight that was. And with these legs sticking out, that Fleet Star is not going to make it. So I'm just recovering you back to the garage. Alright, that could have been a whole episode by itself. So, I was thinking, I went into co-op mode, and, let's see, global, go back to Drummond, and let's get our Chevy. I went into co-op mode, and there was a thing that said, find a game. So, I didn't know what that was. So I decided to, because I watched a video of somebody, they went into, I'm assuming was somebody else's game, their co-op mode, and I would not do this, but they went in and they said they were going to mess with people that were not there and actually move their trucks. Because I guess when you get out of the co-op game, it leaves your trucks right where it's at. And he went in and moved all of their trucks into water and drowned all of their trucks. There was 3 people. I don't know if he knew these people or not. But that got me thinking about the co-op, because I don't have anybody that I know plays the game. I'm trying to get some people to do it, but they're into the shoot 'em up, you know, every man for theirself type thing, or Call of Duty stuff, and I'm not into those games because I don't have the dexterity for it. So anyway, I got on and said find a game, and it found one game, and I went into it, and there was one guy in it, but I guess he was the person who started the co-op, and he wasn't in there. I see his gamer tag, and there was a truck sitting at the garage and it had his name above it. And I was curious about that. So I think I'm going to explore that a little more, because I looked online and really couldn't find anything. That was the only YouTube video I found of that. All the other co-op plays were people that knew each other. So it said something about, you know, the experience the host will determine, or something like that. I'm not exactly sure. It was just but I may explore that at some point. And the guy had just basically hadn't even got all of the watchtowers opened up on Black River. So I'm interested in that, seeing what that's all about. And I may try that at some point and do a video on it. It'd been better if somebody was actually there so I can ask them about it. Okay, let's fill you back up. That's not what I wanted to see. I may end up, I don't know how I'm going to do this. I thought about pulling the scout behind the Western Star, but I don't really know what the road was pretty good to start it. So I'm going to try that. What's the worst that could happen? And the Western Star has a lot more ass than the truck does. The Chevy. So let's see if this will work. Back here and take a look at it. Seems to be following along pretty good. Get up here and check my map. See where I'm at and where I'm going. I think they're both going in the same general direction. So we need to head. The truck goes over here to mud wrestling. And where is Cletus? Cletus goes this way. So I am up here. If I drop off the... Yeah, if I drop it off right in here. Oh, not there. If I drop it off right here, then I'll be able to come back and get it. Yeah, so deliver to the lighthouse keeper. And that is the lighthouse keeper. Because the Chevy's going to have a hard enough time just pulling that trailer. It doesn't need to pull anything else behind it. And I assume it's still behind me because I don't see anything that says start engine. That's an easy way to tell if you flip the vehicle that you're pulling, because you start seeing starting engine, starting engine. There's my winch, and you should automatically put your parking brake on, which it does. And that will be 2 missions closer to the end. 2 missions closer to Alaska. I don't know why I did that. Power lines, and I ducked the camera down to get under them, thinking it was going to hit me in the head or something. Yep, if I can get it over here in gear. Well, it looks like we're going to be able to save Chris and Cletus. Well, maybe not Cletus, but we can save Chris's butt. Alright, and that was fairly lucrative. Oh, that wasn't very good. Let's keep that speed down a little bit. I don't take a lot of damage, but I like to try to avoid it when I can. Tried to avoid 1 or 2 points for the little rock and hit the big rock. Yeah, I think I'm going to use the scout more often, scouting out some of these, especially if it's a road I don't remember. Because that would have saved me a lot of heartache if I'd have just brought a fleet star, or just brought this with the regular crane on it and a flatbed. Then again, that flatbed might not have fit through there, because it's wider than the truck. Oh, come on. Now the game's just damaging me for the fun of it. Get up here in the mud where I know that one will bog down a little bit, and pull it up tight. So I am heading this way, and I need to deliver it right over there. And should be pretty good road after this for the rest of the way. But what I do want to do, well, I'll wait till I get on the other side of the bridge. I need to drop this trailer off and then hook up to the scout so I can pull it in that little area. Come on, you're not gonna let me refuel? Yep, that'd work. Alright, so let's look where we're at. I have Race with the Rain, which that one is fairly easy. That one is right here, and you got to start it right there. So you start it here, you come through here, you want to knock over some barrels. So I would recommend knocking those barrels over first, getting them out of the way, letting them roll. And then all it is just drive down here, drive across these rocks, and back up here, and it takes, you do it in under 1:30 seconds. And you get a nice little payday. And I am right here. So let's do it. And I'm going to detach my trailer. Oh, I would detach it there. That's better. And this is one you can do over and over and over. And to help you level up. And it only takes 1:30 seconds to do it, and then you go back to the beginning. And you can do it again. The rocky part's a little, it's not easy, put it that way. Because these rocks are really narrow. And in my last playthrough I did it twice. For some reason it is much easier coming the other way than it is coming this way. Come on, you can climb that. Maybe it's because of the rocks here. And which way did you go up? That way. Yep. And you got the barrels. First time I did it, I hit the barrels and I sighted on the barrels. Roll away, little barrel. Keep rolling. and they will phase away. Keep going. And there goes the boat. So one time I did it and the boat disappeared. The second time I did it, as I got to the boat, it reappeared. Alright, so let's start this one. And I will accept it. Things to avoid: can't go back to the garage, can't change the trucks, and can't recover. I always wondered, why does it say I can't change trucks? What does that matter? And then it dawned on me I could take two vehicles. I could park one here and one over there, and then as soon as I started it, change trucks to the other vehicle and drive into it. So, alright, so here we go. Make sure that I am in gear. And accept. Stay over here in the grass. And 1:01. So you get 120 XP and 2,100 in points. So fairly easy thing to do. And as I said, you can come back over here and you can do it again as many times as you want. So with that in mind, I want to show you something else. I figured out something else you can do at Smithville Dam. So you have 3 of those timed events here. And this one, the heavy burden, you have to take 3 different things and you have to run them down here to the farm. And you can do that over and over and over again, and it pays pretty good. And there are 2 other ones. So what I was doing, and I don't remember what order, I was doing it in this order, but I was taking the Western Star and I put a flatbed trailer on it, a semi-trailer, and I was picking up the 3 service parts here, starting that event. And this one you have to do at night. So I was going in first person, I was just running it down here and running it over here, and then I would drive back to the garage or drive back up there and just keep doing it. And you can do it 5 times in 1 tank of gas before you ever have to get gas. But that kind of got a little boring. So what I was doing was I was taking it and I was dropping this off. Then I was driving down here to, nope, not that one. Driving over here to the new nest. And I don't remember if it was concrete slabs you picked up here or you picked up bricks. But anyway, you pick them up here. You have like 10 minutes to drive all the way up here and get the camera to move and deliver them here. So then you can turn right around, come over here, and whatever the other one is, like if that one's concrete slabs, then this one is bricks. You pick up bricks and you start that one, and you basically just drive down here and drive all the way down the road until you get to here, and then come down this way and you deliver them to this old house. And it took me probably, I don't know, 20 minutes to do all of this. And then I can just come back up here and start all over again. And just keep doing it. Now, it'd been more lucrative if I'd just done this one, because this was the easy one. But that one got a little boring after a while. And the other two you can do in the... this one you have to do... the new nest, you have to do that in first person. So you have to be behind the wheel of the truck. So that gave you a little something else to do, and you can do it in the daytime. And in this one, it didn't matter how you did it, as long as you got it down here. And I think these two said that you couldn't get more than 200 damage. And I ended up with maybe the most damage I ever got was probably 30. And that was hauling butt. And I really got the damage on this one, just because I was trying to fly down here to see how fast I could do it. So like I said, there are things in the game here that if you wanted to do, you could do for extra money, and don't involve any type of... I don't know why that camera won't zoom all the way out. But it doesn't involve any type of glitches, because these are legal to do, and you can do them over and over and over again, so you can get some more money, and so you can level up. So let's take a look at my stats right now, and we'll see how I'm doing. So I've got 250 more to go to level 16. So I should go to Alaska as level 16. It should be very easy to achieve. I've got 76 out of 82 missions completed. And my payments and my distance. And you can see down there where multiplayer, the sessions played. I just jumped into that guy's map. I didn't actually do anything. I just looked around. And we've got all of our watchtowers, and we've got all of our upgrades. So we are not too far away. I wonder if contest, yeah. So food delivery, Pinewood, new nest. Oh, it doesn't tell me. Because it doesn't, when you pull up to them, it doesn't tell you what you need to pick up. So I actually forgot which one was which. Alright, so I think we're doing pretty good, and we're at 93% done in Michigan. So hopefully in the next 2 episodes, I can get finished with Michigan and move on to Alaska. So leave me a comment, let me know how I'm doing. If you liked it, leave a like. If you didn't like it, make sure you let me know what you didn't like about it, so it might be something I can fix or something I can do a little differently. If you have any suggestions for me, by all means, leave a suggestion. I appreciate it. And I will see you in the next episode. So until then, have a good one.